Tell me, Soph, why don't you go ahead and give us your full name, your first and last name?
Sophie Ann Amsdahl.
No, we're not being silly. Okay.
I thought you loved my answers because
I do, but let's be.
Well,
truthful.
I can't help being funny.
Okay.
It's okay. So Sophie Ann Ramsdahl?
Mhm.
Ann's my mom's middle name too.
I skipped the R and said Amsdahl.
I heard you. And how old are you, Soph?
Do you remember? How old are you, Sophie?
Is it at?
You're 8 years old?
What?
Are you 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought so. So what grade is that in school? Are you in 3rd grade? What grade?
Second.
2nd grade. Okay, perfect. And you go to what school, Soph? Do you go to Eagle Valley? What school do you go to?
Fresh Creek Elementary.
Fresh Creek. Okay, great. How long have you guys lived in the valley?
5 years?
Well, Soph's been here as long as she's been alive.
No.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, I guess we lived in
Remember?
Denver for a couple of years.
No, I think we lived there till I was 5.
Right.
Here when I was 5.
We'll say a long time.
A long time. I like
Yeah,
it.
we moved here when I was 5.
How come you guys moved here?
3 years.
Why'd you guys
Oh,
move?
you don't know.
Don't shout.
You don't know.
You moved here because it was such a cool place, or did your mom and dad have a job here? How come you guys moved here?
Our home was too small.
Well, we lived in Denver for a little bit. We moved.
With my grandparents.
Yep, we moved from here to Denver after we had her, so
Wait.
that we could, so I could go to school. And we rented our place, and then when I finished school, we came back.
I've been to your school.
Yeah.
That's great.
So, yep.
Wait, your hair school?
Yeah.
I loved it there.
Yep. So we moved back because we had our place to stay, and we wanted to raise her here.
Cool.
I'm glad I'm the daughter of her because I know how to do makeup.
Your mom is, what's your mom do? She's a hairstylist, makeup,
Sit up.
all those things.
Hairstylist.
Great. And your dad, what's your dad do?
Sit up.
Fireman.
So, Soph, can you tell us a little bit about why you're in Small Champions?
Because I have prosthetic leg.
All right. That's right. What's your favorite Small Champions activity? And maybe you can tell me what you like to do in the winter and what you like to do in the summer.
The summer camp. And have hot chocolate in the winter.
Not snowboarding?
Camp. Or when we got to have ice cream and I made ice cream soup. And in the winter, I also got to have ice cream. So.
But did you
Yeah,
start to
volleyball.
enjoy your snowboarding last year? Or did you have a good time when you got to go last year?
Kind of.
Yeah.
What else do you do in the summer? Have you done the horseback riding or have you done anything? How about horseback riding? How about Adventure Ridge?
Yeah. I'm sad it won't be happening this year.
It's a little different, isn't it? Hey, Soph, do you have a favorite instructor with Small Champions?
Who's your favorite instructor?
Both of my instructors, Andrea and the substitute.
Oh,
Okay, perfect.
Christine.
Christy. Who's your friends in Small Champions? Who do you like to hang out with in Small Champions?
A whole ton of people.
There's a lot of them, right? Anyone specifically that you like to have lunch with or hang out with? It's hard to remember, huh? Because we had kind of a weird winter this winter, didn't we?
You hang out with Hilda a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What was the little boy's name?
Oliver?
Oliver. Did you hang out with him too?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like Oliver? That's good. So Soph, you've been with Small Champs for what, 3 years now?
Yeah.
Have you enjoyed it? Can you can you tell me anything about how it's, how it's made you feel, or how you've liked doing the activities? It's just thumbs up fun. And awesome.
Are you grateful for the fun times?
That's awesome. How does it make you feel to be a part of the Small Champions community? That's what we can ask for. Good.
My excitement is off this level. Completely.
Off the charts?
Yeah.
Way off.
Do you like doing Small Champion stuff when it's just you and your coach? Or do you like doing Small Champion stuff when it's you, your coach, and then a bunch of other Small Champions? Both ways?
Yeah, kind of.
Which do you like the best?
Being only with my coach.
You like the one-on-one with your coach?
Yeah, because I don't go in groups.
Yeah.
I'm not too much of a group girl except for on school.
And there's not really snowboarders, right? So it's kind of harder, like when in the winter, right? Mm-hmm. To be in the groups.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that. I get that. Me too. Me too. All right. So, Soph.
Yeah, Sophie, I don't want to say it again.
Mom.
Try this question. Answer it as best as you can. What would you like other people to know or understand about your prosthetic? Is there anything you'd like to tell people about it?
My whole entire backstory. I'm sick and tired of telling it. And also them knowing that asking about it is rude.
I understand.
But
what's cool about it?
And also to make some people stop bullying me at school.
Oh, yeah.
About it. Which is kind of why I hate having a prosthetic. And also because it rashes my other leg.
See, these are good things to know.
I need soft padding.
What do you like to do, Sophie, with it to make people kind of laugh or surprise them? What do you do with your leg?
Turn it backwards or take it off.
That's going to make print. That's going to make the print. That's awesome.
They're good today.
Broken.
That's so awesome. All right, here we go. Your friends, Sophie. Think about your friends and tell me, how would they describe you?
Sure, but can you answer the question?
Hold on.
Question number 11.
They would...
Like Elise and Imogene. How do they describe you?
And Griffin.
And Griffin.
My boyfriend.
Oh. If they had to just tell someone about you, what do you think they would say?
Kind. Awesome. Different. Unique, and a whole ton of other things.
I like that.
And really sneaky.
Yeah.
I am. I'm also really good at getting away with things.
Oh.
Like taking a bath.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Except for wanting to stay in the bath forever. That's never going to happen.
Out of the bath quick, huh? All right, you see what number 12 is?
Yeah.
Do you have a funny story you want to share?
Uh-huh. It's called The Swiss Cheese Army.
No, like a funny story about yourself, maybe.
I only have a made-up one.
That's okay. It says just a funny story you can tell.
Okay. The neighbors.
Oh. You walk into a battlefield. There's cheese. Swiss cheese on one side and grapes on the other. You see sausage trying along with I forgot. Oh, yeah. With seaweed on their backs for the saddles. And then because the sausages are horses and the cannons are sushi, And the cannons, the sushis, shoot. Dun, 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 dun. Black olives without the pit thingies. And their missiles are more sushi. Like, yeah, the round ones.
I can picture it.
Suddenly,
I can picture it.
a Swiss Army knife flies into your hands. And the knocker can flies on you because it's a sushi. And then you cut up all the sushis and all the peoples, which will include the grapes, and eat them all except for a cheese. But
That is a funny story.
But since there's mostly sushi,
That's a funny story.
you eat most of the sushis.
That's a funny story. All right, so here we go. Next question. This one looks ahead a little bit. Number 13. What do you want to be, or what do you want to do after high school? You're a ways away, but what do you want to do right now? What do you want to be?
I'm thinking right now. Be a makeup stylist.
All right.
Because I'm pretty good at it.
Right?
Actually, a talent I'm born with, except for when I was a baby. I would be smearing lipstick all over my face.
I bet you're pretty good at it already. That's good. I don't know this one. Do you have a passion? What are you passionate about? You know what that means? What do you get most excited about?
Art and makeup.
Excellent.
And doing and sometimes learning something new.
Oh, that's a good one.
And also eating sushi.
Apparently, sushi's high on the list. I like it.
High on the list.
All right, so.
And also getting to see my kitten. Oh, I got to see my baby.
Oh, Sophie.
Do you have a favorite subject at school? What do you like the best?
Hold on.
That's number 15.
Okay. Art.
Got it.
Art and reading.
And reading?
I love reading.
What's your latest book that you just finished?
What books have you been reading? But that one's not on there. He just wanted to know.
Oh. Well, wait, what was it again? Oh, Ivy and Bean.
Yeah.
Art and reading, perfect.
The book is Ivy and Bean.
Ivy and Bean? Oh, cool. Well, we'll talk more about that one. How about heroes? When we have who is it?
My kitten.
Your kitten's your hero? Who do
my cats.
What about?
They're my heroes because they're cuteness. They're the cuteness curses.
I like
but they're cutest things on earth. And food.
Food's your hero? I like it.
My parents.
Oh.
Of course.
And of course my friends too. BFFs. Whee!
BFFs. Love it.
And movies. Okay. And everything.
Did you ever dress up for a superhero when we did, like, you could wear your superhero t-shirt, or did you remember on ski days sometimes when we do the themes? I'm trying to remember what you came as. Winter before last.
I forgot.
I don't think she.
What I would dress up as is a giant sushi.
Perfect. All right. Do you have a quick joke? A favorite joke? A funny joke? A quick joke?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Why shouldn't you ever bring Pikachu to the bathroom?
Why?
Because he will Pikachu.
Drum roll. That's a good one. Do you have a favorite trip that you've been on with your family that you want to tell us about?
What was your favorite trip of all of the ones we've been on?
New York.
Oh, yeah?
Did you go to the city?
Both Monterey and New York.
Nice. Why were those so cool?
California. So why were they your favorite? What did you like about New York?
It was beautiful. It was so beautiful.
Yeah. And what about Monterey, California?
I love how much ocean life it has. And seagulls.
Yeah.
And maybe a couple pigeons. How many pigeons were
No,
there?
there were a lot of pigeons.
Yeah, there
especially
were.
in New York.
A lot of pigeons in New York, that's for sure. So if you want to look at the next questions, like 19, 20, 21, and 22, you want to answer any of those?
Who's my best friend? Emma Jean.
Emma Jean
Griffin.
and Griffin.
Actually, I have a lot of best friends.
Mhm.
But Emma Jean is my most best friend.
Excellent. How about anything else, the last couple there?
Well, it says, why do I like each other?
Yeah, why do you like Emma Jean and Griffin?
Mm-hmm. And also how crazy he is in the winter. He wears short sleeves, sometimes shorts, in winter.
Oh, you think that's funny?
I saw him.
Crazy.
And with Emma Jean, we get along really well.
Great. Excellent.
For a long time, huh?
Yeah, me and her known each other since preschool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you guys have been friends for a long time. Perfect. Well, Soph, thanks. Is there anything else you want to tell those folks that are going to read our newsletter about Small Champions or anything?
Hopes and dreams to go to Japan
Oh, is that a dream? Is that a
and to fly, be able to fly, and to be able to have a pet unicorn. And no, for Loki to grow a unicorn horn. We can have a unikitten.
you want your cat to grow a unicorn horn?
Yeah, that would be the cutest.
You want to talk with your mom a little bit? There's a couple there for.
And is there anything else I would like to share
About you.
That I like awkwardly falling and that I can speak Minion. And Blob. And Blub.
Yeah, you can't speak Minion.
And Blub.
And Blub. I've never heard of Blub. I think I've heard of Minion, but I haven't heard of Blub.
It's where, well, it's an alien kind. It's where it's a planet where the most stars are in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
And they speak, and the aliens speak human, but they think that everything is blubs
Got it.
because they have awkward sight.
Got it.
And they look like fish. They're flying fish.
Aliens. Well, thanks for that. Erica, just those next few questions, if there's anything in there you'd like to share about how Small Champions impacted or.
Well, I would say one big thing is that as far as the involvement and how it's impacted her, I think it's helped her be more open to trying new things. I think she used to have a tendency to, if she's scared of something, to kind of back down. I mean, proof is how long it's taken her to kind of come out of her shell in the snowboarding season,
Yeah.
even though she's a complete natural, So I think it's really helped build a lot of confidence for her, for sure, and kind of helped. I don't know. I just think that it also has been great in terms of not really seeing her condition as a disability, or really any of the other children. they're just, you know, differences, and it's what, like she said, makes her unique and makes them all unique. So I think it's really changed her. I don't know that she's really ever had much of a different perspective, but it was kind of always something that we tried to, you know, instill in her, and I think it's really kind of grown, if anything. So
it's great. I mean, Soph, I mean, you're with your abilities and how much you cruise around, and I mean, you can do some pretty amazing things. And
How good I am with animals and me.
oh, awesome.
Well, a lot of things actually, and making friends, of course.
There could be gold medals in your future, girl.
Like
that would be the dream.
pure gold medals.
Your gold medal.
Like Amy Purdy.
Your gold medals could be in your future.
What made us choose Small Champions? Well, I mean, obviously the first time we met you we had no idea that it even existed. We were definitely trying to find something for, or a program, or, you know, kiddos that have differences. I mean, it's hard to find people with limb differences up here.
Mm-hmm.
So we were looking for a community, you know, that she could kind of relate to more, and also be able to kind of immerse her in activities that, you know, I don't think that she would normally try, or that we would even think she could, I mean, do. It kind of just really opened the door for us. So you guys were really, it was the right time, you know, right place and right time. So
Perfect. Love it when it happens like that.
Right. Let's see. Biggest challenges. Well, definitely our biggest challenges is the frequent surgeries for her. Because unfortunately it takes her out of school a lot, impacts her snowboard seasons, and
just, you know, brief if you can, to talk about what those surgeries are, because
they've been everything from amputation to osteotomies of her tibia. We've had 2 of those. She has a plate put in her knee, on the growth plate, every pretty much 6 to 12 months, and that will continue until she stops growing, unfortunately. And then the most recent big surgery was, again, the osteotomy and a knee construction surgery, as she didn't have an ACL and a PCL. So they laced her IT band around her knee to stabilize it. So
sharing that, I think that's interesting stuff, and it's, you know.
Yeah. Well, what's really cool too about the surgery was it's called a super knee, and we've always called Sophie Super Sophie. So it was kind of ironic that she had a rare surgery that's also called a super knee. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's very cool. That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. All right. If there's nothing else, or if there's anything else, I think that's good.
Yeah, I think maybe a funny story. This might be a good one. Kind of goes back to the whole her twisting her leg around thing. But when we were, I think she must have been, I don't know, 3 or 4. She was having some discomfort with her leg, and so we popped it off, and we were still carrying a diaper bag around, so maybe she was like 2 or 3. We were with my parents, and we took the leg off and put it in the bag with the foot out. My stepdad thought it was the funniest freaking thing, because his leg is just like hanging out of a diaper bag, foot out, and people are kind of looking, you know, they'd walk past and they'd first look at Soph, seeing that she didn't have her leg on, and then second they'd see this leg popped out of the bag. Then they'd kind of do this like back and forth double take. My stepdad was just laughing. He's like, "This is the best thing." He's like, "Can we do this all the time?"
That's pretty funny.
Let's do that today.
Good.
Do that today. Oh, that's great. Well, thank you guys. That's really kind of you, and that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Thanks, Don.
Bye.
Bye.